Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach, we discovered that there's explosives set up around Roundfoottown. I went to investigate, find, and defuse the bomb in the mines. Met a guy named Mandoran. He didn't help much. Rendezvoused with Gorbel and some guy. And, we found that the gnomes were being held down by some magical barrier, and we could see the bomb off in the distance. And there was Lila, so I attacked so we could get this bomb defused. The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
Welcome to the D20 Syndicate podcast. I'm Seth, your host and DM.
No, I'm Seth, your host and your DM.
What is going on? There's Seths all over the damn place.
I quit. I'm Seth, your DM and host.
Wait,
and
I can't tell which one is actually Seth. Which one do I shoot?
Shoot Seth!
Shoot the Seth.
Me,
here.
I'm the real Seth.
Shoot him. Shoot the real one.
I'm not Seth.
That's exactly what Seth would say.
Shoot him!
Anyway, this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, a bi-weekly podcast that five lovable idiots make jokes and sometimes play Dungeons and Dragons and record it for your listening pleasure. We release episodes every Monday and Thursday. This is Thursday, so hi. Welcome back to the second half of the session you were listening to, hopefully on Monday. And I'll go around the table here real fast and have everybody introduce themselves.
I'm Tomas, and I play Tomar.
I'm Elijah, and I'm Hirstag.
I'm Lindsey, and I'm Pinwin.
I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
And as I said before, we release these bi-weekly, but we're playing here one full session, so you're listening to two halves. Now, when we last left the Wolves of Moonreach,
Shit is going bad for everybody.
Man, it's
yes,
rough.
they broke a D&D faux pas, or they did a D&D faux pas, which is to split up the group, and so we're bouncing around. And they're handling it quite well, actually. So they're trying to defuse some bombs that are going to go off in the gnome city of Roundfoottown.
Does that mean we could have handled it much worse? Like, were there things along the way where we could have fucked up?
I guess you'll never know.
We could have just left.
How do you know this isn't the fuck-up way?
Because you said we're doing
Darkest timeline.
You never trust the DM.
DM.
So yeah, anyway, we're going to hop back into it, but thanks for listening, guys. We really appreciate it. So we're going to get into this, but make sure you like and subscribe.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends, please.
Don't just hoard this to yourself.
Share with your...
Because that's fucking selfish, man.
Make your
parents.
grandma watch it.
Exactly.
I mean, watch it. Go to YouTube and watch it. Make her stare at the screen with nothing on it and make that bitch watch it. If she doesn't understand how podcasts work, make her go to YouTube and make her watch that shit. Granny, Ethel, I love your cookies, but fucking watch this or I'm going to shoot you. Like Seth. Sorry.
Share.
Shoot.
I feel like you pulled that
Too
from a
much.
very passionate place.
Yeah, Grandma. She never supported me.
But her cookies were damn good. All right, so we're going to hop back into this now that we've derailed again.
Hopping in.
And we have two separate groups right now. We've got Tomar, Pinwin, Zyko, Shadow, and an unconscious assailant on Shadow's back in one area.
Who's going to conveniently wake up and become a foe we have to fight too? Sorry,
I mean, you already
Or an
fought.
ally?
Hopefully.
And then in the other group are Hirstag, Gorbel, and the Avstand guy named Steelhand. And, yeah, shit's going crazy. We're going to start off, though, when we jump right in here with Gorbel and Hirstag and Steel Hand. They have Steel Hand skirting around the outside while they're forming a distraction. So that
Hirstag was literally casting lightning.
He
as the
literally,
episode ended.
yeah. As the episode ended, he was casting lightning, and a big black storm cloud had formed over the tents of this large cavern where all the gnomes are being forced into confinement through magic.
And they're clearly being forced. They're not willingly being shielded.
And just
There are two figures that are walking around holding their hands up. You hear a lot of angry voices from the gnomes. If you had your passive insight would tell you
Nothing, because I'm not there.
I'm insightful as fuck.
Yeah, it looks as though they're not there of their own accord.
This episode's brought to you by the Honda Accord. Now at Troy's dealership.
See, I thought we were celebrating Toyota-thon, so this is really embarrassing.
Shit.
Is that going on right now?
Vehicles.
Happy Honda Days is, man, I wish I could just celebrate, both, but not in this day and age.
You gotta choose one. You gotta choose a side. Those two are the only options.
Well, I was born a Toyota man. I'll die a Toyota man.
It's tearing us apart.
It's Toyota-ing us apart.
Nope.
I keep trying to force it into conversation like that, but it's not working. Toyota. Anyway, let's get into the actual podcast here. We do this a lot, so if you hate this, you're going to hate us.
I mean, they're on board now. This is episode 16.
But if this is your first episode, stop what you're fucking doing, you moron, and start from the beginning.
This is the last time he's going to say the shit, you idiot.
No,
Get
I'm
your
going to say it
grandma,
every time.
Go back to episode 1.
It's called Gunky Evil, and it is brilliant. It is a masterpiece of podcasting.
Some guy said it was amazing.
Yes, some guy.
And I trust him.
Sounds pretty trustworthy.
So anyway, Hirstag was lightning something.
Yeah.
So Hirstag
And I'm casting it at 5th level.
Whoa.
on Lila.
Yes.
Okay.
And anyone who happens to be near her.
Gorbel, do you remember Lila being able to duplicate herself before?
No.
Do you remember
That is not
her-
something I recall.
Do you remember her not dying before?
Is this in character?
Nope. I only
Oh.
know her as a one-person deal.
Pretty wild.
Okay. Anyway, so you are casting it at 5th level.
5th level.
Okay. Now, is there a save for that? I can't remember. Is it just hits?
is. It's a dex save of 18.
Okay. Saved.
Okay. So they'll
But-
take half damage, I believe.
But the person next to her would also have to roll a save,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it's anyone within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet. Okay, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. That person did not save.
Okay. So, Lila would take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah. 5d10. Where's my d10?
That'd be great if you rolled 10 on all of those.
That would be a very rare occurrence.
You should shoot for that.
3,
Nope.
Yeah.
9,
Okay.
8,
20.
6,
26.
9.
So
35.
35. Nice. 35 damage. So
To
half
one
of
them,
that
and
to
then
Lila.
half to Lila.
So 17? Mm-hmm. 17?
7.
Okay, so you see the smaller form with the sword and fall backwards off of the wall that they were standing on. However, you hear from all the way on the other side, you hear this raspy sound as Lila is partially struck after moving to the side. All
Sounds
right,
like a fucking Nazgul.
Gorbel, what are you doing?
Good.
There isn't much I can do right now, so I'm just waiting to see if there's a good point for me to jump in.
Okay.
I'm just seeing how this shakes out for now. Trying to keep an eye on Steel Hand.
Okay. He has since disappeared in the distraction. He has disappeared behind some of the tents. So he seems to be on his merry way. He's out of your view at the moment.
Sweet.
Do you want to do anything additionally? You've got 2 people approaching Hirstag. They're still about 100 feet off.
Oh, they're approaching him?
Yeah, they're walking towards him, but they still have their hands out.
Oh, damn, you didn't say that.
I said it before the last session ended.
Roll the tape, Eddie.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
They have their hands out?
Yes.
And how far are they?
About 100 feet away from Hirstag. They are directly in front of the bluish magical barrier that is holding down the hundreds of gnomes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern at them.
All right.
I do my little
Cat's cradle.
cat's cradle hand motion, and I need a wisdom save of 17.
1 does not save. The other one does not save.
Oh, baby. Okay. So they are kind of stuck there.
Okay, so you do your cat's cradle, and
They're trying
what
for a
color is
minute.
your magical energy for this spell?
Purple.
It's purple. You see this
Your
purple.
aura's purple.
You see this purple energy emanate from her
Speed of 0.
her hand, and they stop in place.
But if they do take damage, they're knocked out of it.
Okay.
So are they paralyzed, or what happened to them? Can they still
They're
concentrate?
incapacitated.
So they can't do their spell anymore, can they?
That's what I just rolled for. I think they would. Are they incapacitated?
Yes.
So they're just like hypnotized by pretty colors?
Yes.
They can't take actions or reactions.
Can't move.
So is the thing still up?
This thing is still up, but they are no longer moving.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll strike him again. I'll
All
strike Lila.
Okay.
Just reaching in my fucking dice like they're Skittles for you. Piece of shit. Oh, go ahead. Have some more.
Okay. Is that actually a 10?
Is it 0?
Is it 0 or is it 1?
It says 1 0.
That's a
Then
1.
that's 1.
So 7, 14, 21. Oh, wait. 19. 25 damage.
25 damage, and Lila did not save. So
Nice. How about that other guy? Is he still...
you don't
There.
see. He fell behind the wall, as far as you know,
Nice.
and only Lila is left there. Tried to dodge. It was hit very soundly by the lightning. Gorbel, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I'm concentrating on Hypnotic Pattern.
So you can do something that doesn't involve concentration.
Are there any other enemies?
As you can see, there were only 4 visible people that were freely moving.
Fuck. Not a lot is in range. How close am I to?
I mean, if you stopped them, they're like 120 feet from you, because he's about 20 feet ahead of you, casting tons of lightning and hitting Lila off in the distance. You've got a whole cavern full of tents, and you've got that group that's being held down by
How
the barrier.
how far away is Lila from her?
A few hundred feet, yeah.
I'm going to try to get closer to some of the tents and gnomes and see try to like investigate or see what the hell this magic shit
Okay, so you're gonna move
is.
closer to that. Mm-hmm. All right, you move down closer, and you can see that it definitely is some sort of magical barrier that is keeping them all pressed onto their backs or stomachs, not allowing them to move much. And it's like a glowing, pulsating blue spell.
I call out to one of the gnomes. Can you hear me?
One of the ones inside there.
Yeah.
The closest one to you kind of sees you and is just like, help us!
Who's doing this?
Those guys! He points behind him at the group with the 2 guys with their hands out, and you can see them more clearly now. They're wearing like kind of loose-fitting garments, and they're both humans, but they both look very similar to each other.
Who are they?
I don't know. They just showed up, and the others are like, they showed up. They just started attacking us and sealing us down, and the other 2 were just going crazy in there. They've got Quinn with them.
No.
Not Quinn.
Hold tight.
Okay.
We'll be here.
He shrugs his shoulders.
I know.
All right. Now we're going to switch real quick.
Oh.
Pinwin and Tomar. Pinwin, you stepped into the room with Tomar, right?
I'm behind him, so could one say I'm, like, being kind of sneaky?
Well, you'd have to sneak.
Well, I'm sneaking behind him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Pass without trace is still going too.
Yep. You are sneaking, Pinwin.
Yeah, I rolled 35.
So you are very stealthy.
So
I'm going to use Second Wind as a bonus action to regain some of my HP that I lost before.
Okay.
Where are my D10s, son of a bitch? And then I'm going to call forth my goat Bill from the ethereal plane.
Okay.
Calcifer, it's been a long time.
Yeah, man. Like, how you been?
Oh, can't complain, really.
He's just casually sitting on a barrel. He's still swaying back and forth, and he's like moving his heels occasionally.
Does that barrel look any more important than the other barrels?
No, it just looks like it was, nearby, so he sat down on it. But who knows?
All right, so with behind my goggles, I would like to think that people can't see my eyes necessarily because they're so thick and glossy,
I think in general, yeah, that would probably be.
I'm gonna try and gaze around the room while I'm looking, while facing him, to see, get a look at the contraption and how everything appears to be working.
Okay, so we'll do a deception, but at an advantage because you are under pass without a trace. Just because this is a different scenario.
11.
11? Okay, so you're looking around the room, and you said you want to do perception as well?
Yeah, I want to see
Okay.
how this shit works.
So give me a perception roll now.
20.
Okay. So you can see that there's a big... it looks kind of similar to the big contraption that you encountered in the warehouse when all this started. And where they were all tied to the posts and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of cables leading out to different barrels. There's glowing stones set into the contraption itself. They're pulsating in a light red color. There's the chamber that has the rolling stones in it that have been dropping. There's one left in there. You can see that there's also, it looks to be some sort of magical array of stones around the base of that itself. And each of the barrels, it smells very sulfury in here, and each of the barrels looks as though it's filled with something heavy because they are, as you can kind of tell by the way the sound moves in this room. There's a lot of the acoustics aren't great. There's something in the air, some sort of noxious, heavy fume.
I'm going to think to Hirstag. Back on the boat that you were on, Hirstag? Do you remember that? You remember that, right? That almost exploded. Well, did explode.
Yeah, wasn't that earlier today?
Yeah.
So you
I
should
remember it like it was today. Was there like a mechanism that had balls that dropped down and then when they
Yes.
drop? Okay, so did you see the final ball drop? What happened when that did that?
That's when I started running, and shortly after the boat exploded.
So, Pinwin, we have to stop that ball. That ball up there.
So,
From
are you
dropping.
gonna, say anything, man? Or are you just gonna stand there silently, all creepy and stuff?
That's what I do best.
Man.
Who's your friend?
Oh, man, this is Uthor. He's one of the Crown's guards. He's, way good.
Is there Uthor Pendragon or whatever his name is? Is that what his name?
Uthor the Undying.
Oh. I'm thinking Arthur Pendragon.
You are. I think Arthur's dad was Uthor. It was something like that, yeah.
Can I tell whether this machinery's gnomish?
You can, yes. Sorry, I should have said that. It is gnomish in design.
Is there anything that I can tell from working with the gnomes that something does a specific thing?
You can tell that this is rigged to have a reaction based on all the barrels around the room. You can also see that near the base, there is a small hole
Is it a keyhole?
It is not a keyhole. It is like, it's roughly about 2 feet in circumference. But it looks like some sort of access hole of some kind.
Were there access holes on the siege machine thing?
No, not on the siege machine.
What am I supposed to do with that information? Like, if we plugged it up with something, would something happen?
I mean, I
Man,
can't
it's
answer
such
that
a
question
gamble.
without inspecting it further.
He's one of the Crown's Guard, huh?
Yeah, man, he's, like I said, he's really good. Like, he's just like, they call him the Undying because he, like, almost died, and he, like, didn't, though. It was really cool.
Shouldn't it be the almost dying, then?
Nah, man, he didn't die. He's undying. He still hasn't died. I don't make these nicknames, man.
Is he in cahoots with you, or is he operating on his own will? Are you operating on your own will?
He's just smiling and he doesn't say anything. No, well, I mean, I had to do some convincing. He wasn't necessarily super hot on the idea of helping me out, but here he is. So, you know, the ends justify the means. Whatever, we're bros now. And he puts his fist out, and you see Uthor's big, like, massive fist come out and bump his.
Pinwin, can you charm him?
I can sure try. I'm gonna try to cast same thing Gorbel just did, Hypnotic Pattern.
On both of them?
Mm-hmm.
I think it works on both of them.
Yeah. Okay, so have I cast this yet on a podcast?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Or
so
maybe you have, I don't know.
So as you know, Gorbel is a bard, and I was a ranger and became a bard. So Gorbel initially taught me the spell. I became better at barding in my travels in the summer. You can read my blog and find out more. Or I should say Pinwin's blog, because, yeah. But
Pinwin blogs.
he sure does. He's got lots of blogs, always writing up a storm. So, yeah.
He writes them on logs. It's his log blog.
I love it. Yeah. So, he's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern, he's going to try to do the cool cat's cradle thing like Gorbel.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to cast this very surreptitiously?
Yes. And it is a
for you?
save, a wisdom save of 17.
Okay. One of them saves. One of them does not save.
Okay.
So your hypnotic energy, you start doing the cat's cradle thing like Gorbel taught you, and because she taught this to you, your magical energy in this spell is also purple. And it kind of zooms out, and you can see that it kind of wraps around Uthor, and he kind of just goes rigid and frozen. But but Calcifer is still just swaying there. Doesn't even say anything about it. Just swaying. You also witness this, Tomar. You see the magical energy kind of, and Uthor just seems to be like drawn into a trance.
Can I deduce what would happen if I just cut off the end piece of the thing where the ball drops?
I mean, not without more knowledge of the inner workings.
We
of
gotta
this.
talk to the bomb guy. They got the bomb guy.
They're preoccupied, though.
I know. We should have planned this better.
Hey, Kelsey,
Yeah, what's up, Tommy?
how long do you think it'll be before that last ball falls?
Well, it probably would have already fallen, but I wanted to have a little fun first, so I enchanted it to fall a little bit slower. So we've got some time if you want to dance and party. I got this new booger drug, man. It is dope.
What do you mean? What is that?
Where'd you get that booger drug?
Man, I've just found this dude who knew a dude. It's all the rage, man. It's like this drug. It looks like a booger, and you take it, and it makes you crazy strong,
Yeah,
and
been there, done that.
and it's just awesome. I mean, you can have one if you want it.
Sure.
He
Tomar, are you for real?
he pulls out this little
What if
boogery
it's lying and it's
boogery
poison?
thing,
Tomar.
and he hands it to you. Or he doesn't hand it to you. He lets go, and it just kind of floats over to you.
Don't you eat that booger.
I'm gonna inspect this
Okay.
to see if I can find out more about what it is.
We have
Roll
taken this
inspection.
drug before, haven't we?
Roland investigation.
Investigation, sorry.
Yep, Tomar actually took it last time, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
We went on a hunt and Tomar took this previously.
23.
23. It looks very similar to the concoction that Herc Snake Punch made for you back in Ravenmoor during the hunt.
Is it malleable or flammable?
It looks malleable.
Like I could expand it?
I mean, yeah, it's very cushy. It's very booger-like, mucusy almost.
You said that hole was 2 feet in circumference?
Roughly, yeah. What's the matter, man? I thought you partied.
What do you do with it?
You eat it, and then you, like, party. Come on, man. Have some fun. Down the hatch, dude.
Did you take one?
Nah, man, I don't need it. This is for your benefit.
Tomar, you're not supposed to take drugs from strangers.
Says who?
Isn't that just... like, you're supposed to know that? Dare and such?
Rast always told me he'd try anything once.
Okay, but...
How big is the redstone that I have with me?
The redstone?
Yeah, I got it at some point.
The redstone. When did you get that?
I have 5 light rubies, a redstone, a hatchet, an ancient blood red coin
Oh.
with a face, 17 pounds of silver.
Wait, I don't even remember where that came from. I think it came from the mansion in Old Cairn.
God, I don't know what to do.
I believe that's where it's from.
I also have a blue potion and a black potion.
Those were from the chest in or in Old Cairn. I remember those.
What do they do?
You never found out. You just put them in your inventory.
Might as well try.
I think I'm going to try this one first.
Okay.
And then I pull out a black potion.
What's that, man?
I don't know. Want to see what it does?
Sure, dude. I'm game. Can I have some?
Sure.
Oh, Tomar.
And he pops the cork open on the potion. Oh, man, that smells rank, dude. Okay, so at the same time, you take mine, I'll take yours.
Okay.
Deal?
Yep.
All right, get ready. The count of 3. 1, 2,
Pinwin dislodged that ball somehow.
3.
Then I take it.
Oh man, I don't feel so good. Oh no. And then you just see his body erupt into flames. Ow! Ow!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And he just disintegrates.
Well, that helped that piece of things.
I need you to roll a Constitution
Please say
save.
you're just really strong.
And at a disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Let me know if I fail the save first.
I will.
Oh, he's got... Wait, dis? We're at...
Disadvantage. So the lower number.
I mean, it's not
Where are my
terrible.
saves? Oh. 24.
24.
Yeah.
All right. You saved.
Yay. You built up a burger tolerance.
Burger?
Burger tolerance, yeah. How do you stop the balls? Can you cast Hold Person on balls?
I don't... No.
I use that spell slot anyway. No! Nuh-uh. I'm gonna try to cast...
That was the alarm I set on accident.
Oh, God!
There's still some time, don't worry.
Oh, my
I got scared there for a second there, too. I was like,
God.
oh, shit, that crept up. Okay. Sorry.
Seth.
But there's not much time.
Stop talking to people.
Well, that one, it's paused because I had it running for you guys. So this is like back and forth. Okay, 6 plus 6 plus 3, so 15 plus 2, 17 plus 5, so 22 plus 2 is Oh my god. 22 plus 2 is 24. Plus 1, 25. So you are going to take 25 poison damage, Tomar. But you are resisting additional poison.
Woo!
So yeah, you feel very, very awful right now.
Oh, Tomar.
Uthor is still frozen, and there's no longer a calcifer.
What do we do?
I don't know. We gotta try and shove shit in that hole or something. Do we have anything that's like 2 feet in diameter? I have silver bars.
I have random. I have bedroll. I have.
Do you want to
clothes?
inspect it?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let's investigate this.
Okay, yeah.
So you go up to the machine.
Ooh, that's a 1. I mean, 8 total.
What are we rolling exactly?
Investigation.
15?
15. Okay, so you are just like so in pain with this poison that that's all you can think about is how bad that just hurt you. Like it felt like a piece of your soul got chipped off. And you're worried now that there may be additional consequences from taking this. However, so that's kind of occupying your mind. Pinwin, you inspect this whole thing and you lean down to that circumference hole and you realize that as you peer deep down in there, because this contraption is pretty thick, about 7 or 8 feet back, it looks like there's a spot for a keyhole.
So I can crawl up in there, do you think?
We're going to switch back to Gorbel and Hirstag.
Oh, man.
Are the 2 humans, like, with their backs towards me?
No, they're facing you. But they're frozen. Because they were facing Hirstag. So you were...
I was with Hirstag. And then I went up after I cast that and went...
Yeah, they're like here. They're like here.
She
was
would
like
be
here.
in front of me now because she went up to the barrier thing.
So they're to your
inspect it.
left then.
Okay. Here's what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to take 2 of the knives that I collected from the people I mercy killed.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to sneak up behind them.
Okay.
As they're held in place. And how close are they to each other?
They're within 10 feet of each other.
I have a pretty big wingspan. I want to go up behind them, sneak attack, and stab them both in the neck.
Okay. They're incapacitated, so go for it.
I'm just hoping they'll die easily.
They're basically paralyzed then.
Shit, sorry.
Okay, so if you're within 5 feet of them, since they are paralyzed,
Do I get anything for sneaking?
I mean, you'll get additional damage if you actually sneak. So you have to roll a stealth, and then...
But I'm coming up behind them.
Yeah, I know. You still have to roll stealth.
Okay. 22
22.
for stealth.
Okay. You are stealthy. You sneak up behind them. Any attack you take will be a crit, but you'll get additional damage for it being stealthy because they are paralyzed.
Okay, I attack.
I mean, all you'll do is roll your damage because it's an automatic crit.
Okay.
So it's max plus whatever additional you roll plus your sneak attack damage. Okay, so plus 1 plus 6. That's 7. So we've got 10 plus 7, 17. Now what you rolled on the d6, which was 4. So 21. So 21 damage. Plus 4.
Yeah.
So 21 damage with that first attack. With the knife. Just...
to one of them.
Yeah. But you get 2 attacks.
No, it was like same time.
Oh, same time?
But you have to attack separately for... Like, you'll roll damage for the other guy, too.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're doing...
And it'll also be a
simultaneous.
sneak attack. Okay,
That
so...
was 4.
and the max, so plus 10. So 21 for both. So you literally, Hirstag, you watch her sneak up behind these two guys that are frozen, and you see her just fucking stab them both right in the neck, and it seems to do a lot. She twists it as she pulls out, and they both just collapse.
Jesus.
And at that moment, the magical shield disappears, and you see all these gnomes like starting to stand up and like shouting and yelling.
All right, Gorbel.
Are you guys ready to fight?
Huh? Yeah. Let's fight.
They're
Go
not-
get that bitch.
They're not martial gnomes.
I hope Steelhand didn't hear that.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
You should have them evacuate.
At an advantage.
Lila's gonna cut the fuck out of those guys.
Not all of them. There's like 100 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, but
They're
don't
just
throw
gonna
away their lives.
They're just gonna swarm her and chop her into
28.
pieces.
28. Okay, you inspire them, so you shouting and rescuing them, and just the general charisma of your character, they're gonna do what you ask them to. You can tell that right now.
This is life or death. Let's go.
What do you want us to do?
Kill her.
And Lila looks up, like wide-eyed, and you just see this army of gnomes, like, "Ah!" And they just start rushing her, and she jumps off of the ledge the wall that she's standing on, and starts to run off towards one of the back areas of this large cavern, and this stream of gnomes starts chasing after her. Hirstag, what are you gonna do?
All right. There aren't any other enemies that I can see here, right?
There are not.
Okay. I can't strike her with the lightning because I might hit some of the gnomes, so I will let go of the lightning, and I'll go up and see if I can help the steel fist
Steel hand?
or steel hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you head towards that area, and you see a little shape shimmy up into view with a big sword in its hand, and you recognize that it is the old gnome with the stick spell. For some bizarre reason, he's holding Mirluck's sword right now.
Oh,
Mirluck's sword.
fuck. It had fallen to the bottom of Roundfoottown, remember?
Do I remember what was his name?
His name is Hildo, the old man who summoned the stick. And now he is holding Mirluck's
Legends will
sword.
be told about the man who summoned the stick.
Old, shriveled little gnome guy, but now he's got a very casual yet still malicious look to his face as he kind of regards you, Hirstag.
Malicious?
I
Did
mean-
he look malicious before?
No.
It's not him anymore, man. Learn the rules of
Is he
Mirluck's sword.
sneaking or what?
He doesn't know anything about Mirluck, so I like this because you're like the audience character. you're introduced to all this stuff that they already know about.
Is he sneaking or what?
He like very sophisticatedly like climbs up onto the onto the the precipice of the wall, and he's got the sword in his hand, and he's just this little shriveled gnome. He's smaller than any gnome you've seen, obviously, other than when you met him, and he just kind of regards you, and his voice is very high-pitched, but it has the same lilt as that man who was riding on the shoulder of the giant creature.
Well, it's you again. Is that the scar that I gave you?
Hello?
You really gotta learn to catch on here, mate.
You sound weird.
Well, shall we do this?
Do what?
I mean, obviously we've got to fight. We've got to do fisticuffs.
Fight?
Yes.
You gave me a spell, man. Why are you being all like this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine, let's fight.
You old bastard! You old gnome piece of
So,
shit.
bitch.
He thinks he's just fighting an old gnome.
for some bizarre reason, able to just easily loft this giant sword that's like 4 times as big as him.
Let's go, asshole.
And all this.
Come on, go.
You're in the center of the
Step
room.
up.
Can I see what's going on?
You can kind of see what's going on.
I entangle that little fucker.
Casting Entangle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, is anyone going after Lila?
that giant group of gnomes is.
Like 100
city of
gnomes.
Oh man, she's gonna kill them all as they come up to her, man.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
I believe in them.
She's really fast and can duplicate and is skilled at combat.
No metagaming.
Just sent them all
What's
to their
the
doom.
what's the save for Entangle?
Strength 18.
Saved.
What?
Septus raised his eyebrows.
Well,
So you
Okay.
cast this and he...
well, he's surrounded in difficult terrain then.
Okay, I see a
Yeah.
game.
How do you like
You're
that?
playing a cheaters game. I see. Well, I can play cheaters games too.
Bring it.
and he starts to, like, adjust himself a little bit, rolls his sleeves up of his big robe, and,
What if Hildo just chops him in half and Hirstag's just straight up dead?
and then, much like Yoda in the Clone Wars, he springs off the wall and lands right next to you, Hirstag.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't always pull this out for people, but since we're playing it like this,
Watch out, he's got force jump! You're fucked, man!
Was that his whole move or what?
And he stops in front of you.
He doesn't swing or anything?
No,
He's right in front of me.
he's right in front of you.
Could I do something?
I'll let you have a reaction.
Well, the way I would like to react on my turn... Is it my turn?
Technically, we'll do your turn and then, since it's a reaction.
Well, I can't do anything that it would require an action. So I'll just look at him.
Okay.
Very impressed.
He, like, nods.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right, Gorbel.
Moving up from that
Also,
stage right
roll initiative, Hirstag.
Oh. Okay. 20.
20, okay? Okay. Gorbel.
I'm going to double check that those 2 humans are dead.
They are dead.
Perfect. Gonna take a peek around
Okay.
really quick.
All right.
And are the gnomes and Lila all out of sight now?
They are on... You see the huge cluster of gnomes screaming and yelling and chasing something off in the corner. Like a couple 100 feet away.
And I see what's going on with Hirstag.
Yes, you do.
Do I recognize that sword?
You do.
I was hoping you'd think I was just fighting that little gnome.
Okay. And can I see Steel Hand?
You can't.
What would Gorbel do, given the scenario?
No, I know. I'm just getting my bearings.
I want to see. Tune in next
Okay. Are their backs towards me at all?
Who's?
Mirluck and Hirstag.
Hirstag's back is to you. You can see Mirluck facing him, so he would technically be facing you.
Do you think I could sneak around
I will let you
and
attempt.
get behind Mirluck?
I will let you make the attempt.
Okay.
You are super fast.
That doesn't make you sneakier.
Yeah, but maybe she can quickly get out of his field of vision.
12.
12. I mean, there's a lot of commotion going on, so it's going to be easier, but you still are, like, keeping an eye out for a lot of different things, so your mind is kind of divided, and your sneaking isn't as good as you think it probably could have been.
Does he see me?
He seems engaged with Hirstag, but right now I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity save.
Ah, why?
Wow.
You hear a sound.
Shit! Oh no!
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
Oh, okay.
14.
14?
Well, that's not that good.
It's not that good.
But it's not that bad.
It could be
It's like a
worse.
C plus.
Or she knows.
She's a gymnast. She knows.
Gorbel, a dagger hits you in the shoulder, inflicting 19 damage.
Ooh, mama! That's a hot potato!
Seems to fly out of nowhere.
Where the hell did that come from?
The direction that the dagger now comes from, you see a form racing at you at top speed.
Oh, shit.
And you see Lila running right towards
Oh!
She
Having
did
thrown-
kill the gnomes.
Just chop through him like butter.
having thrown the dagger.
This is your moment, Groot.
Are you going to roll initiative?
Fuck yeah.
All right, give me an
Kill
initiative.
that bitch! Kill that bitch!
21.
21.
Slay that whore.
All right. For the moment, we're going to switch right back to Pinwin and Tomar. Okay.
Let me fill my ice quick.
I've never seen somebody try to frantically chew ice.
Just swallow it.
I'm good.
You chew your ice just like your dog does.
Where do you think she learned it from? Stupid. Oh.
So I can hear what they're thinking to each other.
At that, you can hear that. And at that moment, Tomar, you see
I'm running, but I'm in there, so I'm going to turn the key.
you are still on the outside.
I was?
As that drops,
Was that the last one?
that was the last one, and you see, slowly, the chamber start to fill with some sort of magical energy.
I'm going to climb in there really quick and try to turn the key.
Give me a dex roll.
Okay. 21.
21. All right, you start climbing through there. Tomar, you can see it filling up very, very slowly, but it's getting to the halfway point now. You climb in there, Pinwin, and you get to the end and you see the keyhole.
I put the key in the hole and turn.
Okay. You slide it in, and you can feel there's give on both sides, left and right. Which way are you going to turn it?
Right.
You're going to turn it to the right?
Mm-hmm.
The machine stops.
Woo! Okay. 2 seconds. Oh my god.
I'm not. I literally just paused
That means that the one in the mines.
Unless they didn't.
Unless they're at different times.
Unless they
Just-
didn't do it all at once. At
it.
exactly the
Pinwin,
same
you
time.
have stopped the bomb in this room. I want to let the listeners know that I just flipped my phone around with the timer, and I no shit. There were 2 seconds left
Here, let's
on the
take
timer.
take a picture of that just for posterity.
Oh my gosh.
I still think it's fake.
Yeah.
It's 100% not fake. I swear to fucking God.
How many ways could you have staged that picture?
Wait, what?
You could have staged that picture. You
But
didn't know if it was
still.
real.
It
Fair
was
enough.
still cool.
No, I thought that was really cool because I was listening to you do that, and I was like, "There's like a minute left," and I looked out, I was like, "Oh fucking shit!" But no, it was really, really close.
So
All
what
right,
happens to the
I'm
the filling up
I'm
thingy?
going to think. I disabled one bomb with a key. You turn it right if that's a thing. I have a key. I don't know.
Where did you get a key?
I befriended these gnomes.
I'm gonna pause you
Yeah.
so that you guys are currently distracted. You're not gonna be able to respond right now. You see that the magical energy in there. You saw that the stone was pulsating and dark red right as it was started filling up. Now it has started to disperse, and the pulsating red stone just stops and goes dark, and it's slowly dissipating out of the chamber itself.
Right, Pinwin, get out of there. Is it
Okay.
a pipe?
It's like a glass cylinder.
No, that Pinwin is in.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little tunnel.
Is it like metal?
Yeah, it's all made of metal.
So when Pinwin comes out, I want to try and stomp it down so no one can get in there.
Okay, gotcha. So Pinwin, you climb out. Mm-hmm. All right.
Do we want no one to get in there though? That's a way to turn it
Well, there's a
off.
dude in here. You might try and turn it back on.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna stomp it in.
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength at a disadvantage. Are you sure you're gonna stomp it?
What do you mean?
No, never mind.
16.
16. Okay, so you start kicking it with your heavy boot, and you actually bend a section of it down. It's not like a full thing, but you think that it's going to be really hard for somebody to bend it back up. There's about 8 inches of room from the bottom. It'd be real hard for somebody to get in there. You surmise.
All right, I'm going to snatch that dude's axe.
Okay.
Let's go.
Give me a concentration save. I should have done that earlier, but it was less epic. For the spell.
You have to have a 10 or higher.
Yeah, no.
No?
Definitely not 10 or higher.
Okay, so in the urgency of that situation, your spell seems to fade, and you see Uthor the Undying kind of relax a little bit. And he's smiling again. He looks at you guys. Looks around.
Hi, are you definitely a baddie? Like, are you under his control? Or are you just a bad guy?
I am not under anyone's control.
Then
Not
what?
anymore.
So...
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So are we friends?
Well, I don't know you, but the world is full of my friends, so you can be my friends.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
I am Uthor.
Oh,
Known as
yeah.
the Undying.
You are Uthor. Hi, Uthor. I'm Pinwin.
He
I'm...
smiles back, like a big beaming white smile.
So what? How did you meet Kelsifer? What happened there?
Well, it is a long story. Well, not so much long.
Maybe you could tell us this later. There's another bomb in the city at the top of Roundfoottown that we want to shut off, if possible.
Very well. Shall we go?
We shall go.
All right. And he walks off with you guys, very confidently striding.
Can
Uthor is
I
now
roll
your ally.
insight to see if he's...
Really quick, yeah.
You should be rolling insight instead. But someone's gotta... Okay. 19.
He seems very confident and truthful.
Okay. All right.
We're going to switch back to you guys real quick. Now, I need both of you guys to roll... I'm trying to think of... Just give me a D20 real quick.
3.
7.
That's a 10 total. So that means that as you guys are engaging with your combatants, you hear like a... and you see the light from behind the wall fade.
Oh.
But now you're in combat. So...
But isn't that good?
All right, Hirstag,
I'm busy fighting this old
you're up first.
Kick that gnome's ass.
Yeah, what do you got? You got nothing. I'm gonna...
Bring it on, shortbread.
He's right in my face. I'm gonna... I'll just thorn whip him. Ooh, yeah. 29 to hit.
29 to hit. You hit.
Sweet.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Take all my dice,
Thank
please.
you. Ugh. Man, that sucks. 8 damage.
8 damage. So you...
Yeah.
The dirty tricks, I see. Dirty tricks.
Yeah, that's what you get.
And he's going to step to the side, take his blade out very quickly, and lunge at you.
He's going to lunch at you.
He's going to lunge at you.
He's going to Lunchables.
Man, I want Lunchables.
Hope you like mini Oreos, bitch.
Lunchables aren't even good.
Whoa, shots fired.
That's one of our best sponsors.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Lunchables.
The ham and cheese kind.
So he goes... So that's a D1, FYI. Or a 1 on a D20. And so he goes to lunge at you, and with the thorn whip, you like take it back, and it throws him off balance, and you're going to get an attack of opportunity, Hirstag.
Ooh, nice.
Because he loses his balance and starts to fall forward.
12?
12. So you don't hit him with the attack of opportunity. What were you trying to hit him with? Just like
With
your
my
staff?
dagger.
With your dagger. So he kind of fumbles in front of you, and you like go out with a dagger, but you miss him by inches, and you just and he like scuffles around in the dirt, and he's gonna. All right, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'll try to thorn whip him again.
Okay.
That's the best thing you have.
I don't want to waste my spell slots. That's bad. Muh. 13.
So you go to Thorn Whip him again, and he steps aside. And he's...
Oh, I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, my God. And he goes to swipe at you, and he just way wide. He's not unwieldy.
Oh, if he's tiny, by the way, if he's small, he has disadvantage on wielding a two-handed weapon like that.
Normally. I would say yes, normally.
But I'm the DM.
But there's a extenuating circumstance.
He's Miralax.
That's fine.
He's not Miralax, he's Miralax.
So yeah, he goes wide and just and you just easily sidestep him. He's like, ugh, this fucking body. And now your turn.
Thorn Whip.
Is Lila and Gorbel not in this initiative at all?
They have their own separate initiative.
That's
These are going to be
confusing.
These are going to be 1v1 battles.
23.
23. You hit him with your Thorn Whip.
8.
8. All right. You strike him good. Just he's like, ah! Get some Passion of the Christ style. Just or Natalie Portman in Attack of the Clones, where she gets scratched by the attack. She's like, ah!
We're getting a lot of Attack of the Clones references in this episode.
That's the name of the episode, baby.
And then Jango Fett, he pulls out his flamethrower.
He chops his head off just like
Mace Windu.
All right, he's gonna go for an attack. He narrows his eyes at you.
It's not fucking cool, man.
God damn it! Fucking wide again. Just the most hilariously bad. This old little dude. Is impressive to me. See him wielding this sword, but it's just
I puff out my chest and I smack it out of the way with my stone armor.
No, he doesn't even get close to you. Go ahead and attack.
Better.
Ooh. 24.
You hit him.
Yeah.
With the vine whip or the thorn whip again.
Yeah.
It's just
9.
9. This one catches him in the cheek.
Yeah. What do you got?
Suck on that, little bitch.
You see the Avstand steel hand climb up over the wall, and he just kind of sits down and watches. Oh my God. It's kind of funny because I'm using this D20 and I always roll low with this thing, and I didn't even think about it till now, but I'm doing it for the rest of this battle for sure. So he goes again and way wide, doesn't even get close to you, stumbles in the dirt. Your turn.
Alright, try to thorn whip his ass again. Ooh, that was pretty good. 26.
You hit him. Another. This one in the neck. He's like, ah!
He has 1,000 health, and you're just slowly showing it up.
Chipping away.
13 damage.
Ooh, 13. So that one got him pretty good, and he's just,
Scratch the other cheek.
He's going to go for another. He's going to fan his stance out, and he's going to go again. About time.
20?
20.
Oh.
So, he fans his stance out, and he his body moves forward, but it didn't even look like he launched. It's almost as if the sword itself was attacking you, and the body was just along for the ride.
That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Too bad you're getting stabbed right now.
Mm-hmm.
You take 49 damage.
Oh. Ah, you little fucker.
It just slices you right across the the neck. Just He's like,
Gotcha now, you little bastard.
says the man much tinier than you.
Did you say that crits do
They do.
scars?
Only if they take
More than half
any
your
amount that takes more than half of your health.
I see. Okay.
And if it takes more than 2/3 of your health, then you lose an appendage.
Oh.
Which is why when Smoochie fought that bear, he lost a finger because it took 2/3 of his remaining health in one go. All right.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Hirstag.
Ah, you little
He's
shit.
leaning a little bit now, forward.
With a bonus action, actually, let's make sure I have the slot. With a bonus action, I will cast Healing Spirit on my square, and I will take a d6 of healing. Oh my god. So I heal for 1.
Nice.
And then I'll whip his ass again.
Man. If he hits you more like that, you're fucking toast. You gotta dispatch this piece of shit.
24.
24. You hit.
15 damage.
Woo! This one, you get him right under the armpit. He's like, "Ah!" You see a big chunk of flesh fly off.
Yeah. No armpit. What?
Try putting axe on that. It'll sting like a bitch.
That's funny. All right, he's gonna come at you again. He backs up a step and then comes a running at you, and he misses so bad. He's just all right.
Probably because your armpit hurts really bad. Now I will take a d6 healing. 6.
Nice.
Out of 49.
6. Nice. And then I will try to whip him again. 23.
23. You hit him.
Nice. 6 damage.
6 damage. All right, you hit him in the face again, and it's just. And so he, at that moment, kind of pauses, and he's like leaning down a little bit, and you can see the blood running out of his eye, and he backs off, and he says,
All right. How about we call it a draw?
Does he back off out of my reach?
like he just takes a step back.
Is he outside of 5 feet?
Yes.
Attack of opportunity. That wasn't good. Probably doesn't hit. It was a 2, natural 2. 10.
No. So you take another swipe at him.
Hey, I'm backing off here.
And then
Who said this was over?
he jumps backwards into the air, back onto the wall, and
How
lands
far does he jump back?
about 20 feet.
Jesus.
He's Yoda.
Whoa.
And he looks around and he sees the Avstander sitting there, and he pats him on the shoulder, and Steelhand looks up at him, and he goes,
Hey, mate, will you hold this for a second?
Don't take the sword!
and Steelhand reaches out
Oh, come
and touches
on.
the sword, and you see like this, almost like a bolt of lightning.
Can I do
hits him.
something?
What do you want to do?
I want to thorn whip the sword out of his hand.
Okay, I will let you make that attempt. It's going to be a high DC.
Wait. Did Hirstag know the rules of the sword, though? Because he acted dumb as
Yeah,
fuck at the
We,
beginning.
No,
of
we-
remember I was
talked about
saying
it. Yeah, oh, yeah,
that
you did
we
explain
should
it to him.
Encase it in stone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
But then
yeah.
why were you playing dumb?
Because he's a little slow.
He probably just doesn't realize it's the same sword. But I'm sure he caught on by now.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he was
biting
saying
him
he
a
was
bunch.
somebody else. How about we roll to see if I know who it was?
Roll
No.
intelligence.
No, you know.
Big money, big money.
Please send me over.
11.
Is that just your intelligence? I mean, you
He's got to at least kind of know that much.
yeah, I mean, it's not. I would say it would be to beat a 10. So you just barely are like, oh, I think that's that one guy. you're like pretty sure. So you're reacting on instinct right
Yeah, so I'll fucking whip that
Okay.
sword and it'll drag back 10 feet towards me.
now. All right.
Oh, that was not good.
Oh, come on.
Jesus.
16.
16
Oh?
2 hit.
does not hit. And the sword passes to
Nice try, dude.
Steelhand. And he turns to look at you, Hirstag, and he winks at you.
What happens to Hildo?
Hildo crumples.
Oh, man.
And he winks at you and then just like drops backwards diver style off of the wall.
How tall is the wall?
It's like 15 feet.
Oh. Is he trying to fall on his head?
Dunno. He just disappears from view.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Gorbel. All right. You have just been. You see Lila racing towards you at top speed. She looks as though she's almost your speed without any magical sandals. You remember her being quite fast. But she's racing at you, and now she's got her blade drawn.
I pull out my wolf blood blade. That's
Okay.
so hard.
Wolf
The
blood
WBB.
That's hard too.
The dubs.
There you go. The dub blood. I pull it out.
All right. You're first. She is about 10 feet away from you.
I run the rest of the way.
And then do what?
Attack.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch up!
Shit. 16.
16 does not hit.
I attack again.
Okay. So the first, she like takes a step back and...
That was a natural 1.
Ooh. So...
You want a different die?
Little bit.
She takes a step back as you do your first attack, and when you go in for your second one, she counters it, brings her blade down, draws it up to your hilt, grabs your wrist and pulls you in close, and just says,
You know, we could still get through all this. We don't have to fight like this.
You just shot me. Or
Yeah.
threw a dagger at me. What the fuck did you hit me with?
It was a dagger.
You were such a bitch.
Yeah, well, you're not that much of a peach yourself, love.
I'm not the one attacking.
Fair enough.
and then
And
she
not just because I can't.
she releases your wrist and steps back.
Well, shall we do this then?
You think there's a way out of it?
Well, I thought that there might be, but I guess not.
And she lunges at you. But you easily sidestep her first attack. She comes in with a hatchet from her left. And she hits. Right in your elbow.
Ow.
You didn't see that attack coming. You were going to take...
Yeah, hold it.
I'm sorry.
12 damage.
That looked like a lot of dice.
46s.
It's a bitch of a hatchet.
Yeah. My turn?
Yep.
22.
You hit.
Huh.
So, you get that glancing blow. And
11.
11 damage.
And then she has to resist.
She
the
does
poison.
not resist the poison.
So that is an additional d6. So 4 more.
4 more damage, so 12 plus 4.
You have any flourishes left? Just checking.
Okay, I have 1. 12.
So after hitting her with the first attack, the second one goes wide, and she steps out of your reach, and she goes in. Natural 20.
Fuck.
Sometimes when you hold it up, I'm really hoping that you're just like 12.
3. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, this is with her regular blade, so... So she gets in right under your guard and goes ham. So you take 38 damage. She gets you like right in the... Did that take more than half of your remaining HP? All right, she gets you right in the collarbone and with her blade, and it goes in about an inch. So you're gonna have a nice, nasty little scar on your collarbone from now on. All right, it's your turn, Gorbel.
Is Hirstag aware of this happening, or was it happening?
This is
at the
happening
same time?
concurrently.
Shit.
But
I need some backup.
I'm kind of busy with over here.
Would the engineer guy
I
just
miss.
sit on the side?
I got my own problems.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, she said, out of the microphone. All right, go ahead and give me that roll.
Yay!
I don't know how.
That's your subclass. You're gonna die.
You expend a bardic
Baby,
inspiration.
I'm okay. Okay. I do want to use a flourish to
Okay.
deal some extra damage.
So what's your max damage for one?
Max damage?
Is your whatever your hit die is plus your damage. So it's the plus. What is your for your Wolfblood Blade?
It's going to be 1d10 plus 4, so
14. Okay.
And then would we just
you
count that
roll.
as 6 for the poison?
Yes. So 6 for the poison. So 14 plus 6, you're looking at 20. Then you roll.
Is flourish and flourish spelled the same?
No.
How do you spell flourish?
It's Flouric or SH.
So would flower-ish.
Okay, fair enough, yeah. What'd you get?
That's funny. English.
33.
And then roll for your
Total.
flourish, which is 1d10 if you're using it.
Hell yeah. 1.
All right, so what do we have total?
Does that get
34.
doubled too? Does that get doubled too?
Oh yeah, would that be max if I
I don't know
use
if
it
there's
on a
a
crit?
rule for that.
I mean, let's
of
say
cool.
rule of cool. You get max for your flourish since it's a crit and you're using it on your
Yeah.
crit. So a d10. So what are we looking at?
43.
So she caught you in the collarbone, and that enraged you. And with your first attack, you missed, and she and you turn and with a. You okay?
Orcs get better criticals.
Oh yeah.
You roll an extra damage dice for your critical hits.
Oh.
Half-orcs, I mean. So roll another damage
It's under
dice.
your racial features.
I don't see race.
Yay.
So
8.
50...
Wait.
51.
We're gonna double that too, since it's a crit. So 16.
43 plus 16.
So we're looking at
59.
59. So 59. So you turn and in a spinning pirouette, come back around, and she's not even prepared for it. You do it so quickly, and your blade comes down, and you slash her right across her face, just like a nice vertical slice, and you see blood go flying. She's gonna have a nasty scar.
Hell yeah.
Just
She make
she-
a noise.
fuck.
You want to end this?
Oh, I'm gonna end it.
And she goes in for another attack. I am not fucking kidding.
Oh, God.
What?
He rolled 20.
Are you shitting me?
You saw it.
Is she a half-orc?
She
Yeah.
is a half-orc.
Well,
Well, she can't kill you outright unless she does your full damage.
Your full health.
If she
I mean, your full health, not your remaining health, right?
what?
To kill her, she would have to drop her to 0 plus her whole...
But she'd have to also fail her death saving throws.
Yeah.
You said you have a resurrect
No,
spell?
actually, it would automatically kill.
If she did enough damage that took out her whole health, not her remaining health.
Past 0, if she did damage that exceeded her health points, her max health.
I see why you were scared of her now.
She's a jerk. She's awful.
That was just a good roll.
But thematically, no. Thematically,
16 damage.
what?
I rolled really bad for the other two.
Whoa. All right.
You're not pulling your punches over there, are you?
No. Are you dead?
no. Not quite.
Wait. Do you have a spell or something? You don't have a BAM card, I know that.
Oh god, no. But I do have relentless endurance. So I am at 0
Okay.
exactly, but not killed. So I can go to 1 HP. Oh man. So doing relentless endurance.
So you have 1 HP.
Yep.
So you
Okay.
almost went completely down.
She's going to go at you with her second attack.
Shit.
With her blade. What's your AC?
18.
She does not hit.
Oh, thank God.
So with her second attack, just you're dragging.
I call out to Hirstag.
Okay.
Hirstag, help!
I whipped the old guy in the face.
They had so many exchanges, so many
Wait.
turns back and forth against each other.
Yeah.
Just whipping and slicing it like...
I whipped him like
He's still
10 times.
he's still this is going on while he's fighting Miraluk.
But what about the electrician guy?
Electrician?
Isn't that a steel hand guy?
So what was
I know
happening?
He's not a fighter,
what was
but he's
happening
gonna
was
just
that
let
the
him get
Avstander
killed.
was watching Hirstag and the
That's
Hildel
right. He
fight,
was still
and then
doing that thing with the bomb.
Miraluk hopped up there. So
All right.
Man,
You are like struggling.
do you have cantrips or something?
she has healing spells.
She's out of spell slots.
No, I'm not.
Shh.
You're not?
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay.
Also, have I cast what do you call it?
Healing spirit by now?
Healing Spirit by now. Is there a little floaty wolf in my square right now?
How many rounds was that? We'll say yeah.
Can I healing word on myself?
Yeah, and as a bonus
you?
action. Yes. And it's a bonus action, so you can still
I'm
do your
healing
stuff.
word on
Okay.
myself.
All right. So you take a moment.
Can you cast it at a really high level?
The highest I can do is second. What's that? 2. 2. 8.
8 healing back to you. Nice.
Sweet. Okay. And for my action, I'm gonna get the fuck out.
Okay. You were going to disengage?
Yes.
Okay, so you step back, and she says,
What's the matter? Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid. I'm just not stupid.
Well, I guess some things do change then, don't they?
This bitch.
"Oh,
What?
roll damage for the poison."
how did you ever
The
date
D6.
her? She is terrible.
6.
She,
How does that feel?
Well, it still feels better than being with you.
Huh. You're the one who is chasing me down.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Can I do vicious mockery?
I mean, it's your battle.
Well, is it... Wasn't it
If
her
you
turn?
disengage,
Oh, yeah,
you
that
gotta
was your
move
turn.
away.
Shit.
But she hasn't made any moves to attack you. So it's back to your turn.
Did you move away though?
I just stepped back.
Yeah, disengaged.
Oh. Well, she can step towards you and hit you again.
But she chose to just stand there and mock you with words.
Okay. Well, wisdom save of 17. I'm going to hurl some vicious mockery her way.
Well, yeah, what are you going to say? Oh, wow.
You were an absolute shit lover.
Is that all you got?
Oh, we want to go there? We want to bring it all up? We're going to do this now? In front of all these gnomes? Oh, yeah, are the gnomes helping me at all?
No, they seem busy with something over in the corner.
Did she save, by the way?
Yeah. Or no, she didn't save. Sorry. I just was hoping you would get more insults out of that.
You have greasy hair. And remember that time when you tried that new perfume and you thought that it smelled great? You smelled like urine. Also, your cooking sucks. I hate your mutton. I lied. And you're not that good at oral.
The nail in the coffin.
What?
Sick burn.
My heart.
And this is psychic damage, right?
Okay, 10 psychic damage.
So this seems to hurt her more than you thought originally. She's
Like cooking.
grandma's recipe. And she takes a step back without disengaging, giving you an attack of opportunity. You see that she's distracted.
I'm going to do vicious mockery again. I don't want to get too close.
You
Okay.
can only attack with it for an opportunity attack.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to wait till your turn.
Do I have time to pull out my crossbow?
That would be an action.
Just getting it out?
No.
It'd be an action.
Or is that
3.5
rules?
That's 3.5.
She should be able to attack it as long as it's loaded.
Baby, it's always loaded. I say as I pull it out.
But if she's leaving your range, it'd be disadvantage on your roll because she's right next to you.
Yeah, so you would roll
Just
twice and take
fucking chop her with your sword. Chop her good.
Kill her.
I mean, she's fast, so she can, regardless of, you're not far enough away that she can't get to you in one stride.
God damn, fine.
Cut her in the titties.
Okay. Going right for the titties.
Yeah!
Natural 20!
Fuck yeah! In the titties!
She is titless.
Lila the titless she-wolf. Oh my god! Kill
You
her!
could use your bardic inspiration on her opportunity attack too.
All right, so your max, which was what?
Remember the orcish critical.
Yeah.
So the max is 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then orcish critical.
I love D&D.
You gave Tomas Ring Z here.
Blew my shit back. Got me Goku like what?
39.
39. That's including the orcish critical?
Yes. I didn't do well.
Show me what you got.
Cut them tits off.
So you just unleashed
Please stop saying cut them tits off.
You just unleashed a furious diss at her.
Yeah, she backed off.
Hurt her fucking feelings.
So
seeing a super weakness.
Seeing that weakness and finally getting to say some of those things to her face made me feel really fucking good.
You got it off your chest and into hers.
So what happens?
So as I'm hurling these insults at her and watching the pain well up in her eyes, I step towards her with my blade over my head and I just chop into her chest.
Okay, and it just goes, and you see her, she looks down at the blade in her chest, her eyes wide, and she snaps her head up to you, and she just kind of looks into your eyes, and then her eyes roll back into her head, and she just slumps and hits the ground and does not dissipate into dust.
Love is rough.
Hirstag, just as your stuff had finished, you turn and saw this final blow, and you see Gorbel chop into this person who you guys have been attacking and watch the body slump to the ground.
All right, Gorbel. I didn't kill my guy.
And
you're
looking rough, by the way. Like she's
looking
doing
tore
well.
up. She's got a big gash in her collarbone that's like bleeding out.
You're hurting?
A lot. Yes.
Give her some of that tasty balm.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that the wolf?
Oh, wait, I don't have to roll that.
no, he's bomb of the summer court.
Oh, yeah.
D6. 5 HP.
Ooh, hey.
You don't have a healing spell? Like
I do.
He
Get
doesn't want
around
to waste
to
it on
you suck. Hirstag blows. You are not getting my vote today.
I don't want to waste it.
I don't want to waste motherfucker.
my spell slots today. Okay.
Where did he go?
He's right over there. He's like that little pile on the ground. I didn't do that. He jumped off the wall.
No,
or-
where did the sword go?
Oh, behind that wall. That stone fist guy has it.
Steel hand?
Yeah. Steel hand.
Hirstag's so good with names.
He's huge.
He's right over there behind that wall. By the bomb.
I creep over and kind of peek over a little bit.
There is nothing
Be
there.
careful, he's got that sword.
But you don't see anyone over there except the big contraption that looks like it was primed to explode.
Does it look disabled?
It looks disabled. You see several stone orbs sitting in a chamber. There was still one left on the top.
Well, at least he disabled the bomb.
As you say that, you guys hear a deep rumbling that gets louder
Or
and louder from above.
Maybe
you.
not.
And the cavern itself starts shaking.
That doesn't sound
Hirstag?
like the
And
bomb
you
in
see
the boat.
small it starts off with small rocks starting to fall, and then some of the larger ones start to fall from the ceiling. Switch back to Tomar and Pinwin real quick. You guys hear a loud and the mayor's house that you're in currently starts shuddering, and you can hear some screams from far above you guys on one of the different levels, and you can see now that you're like walking out of the mansion, you can see some of the upper level rocks are falling.
But I told those gnomes.
Did the bomb go off?
I told them to disable it. They said that they could.
Who? What are you talking about?
My gnome friends who gave me the key. Maybe they forgot they gave me the key. And they didn't have a way to turn it off. That's sad.
Like, quick, the key!
And then they're like, Mommy! Oh, God.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, let's get back to the cave or something. Check on Gorbel and... Gorbel, are you okay? Did you hear that?
It's rumbling pretty bad down here.
Well, it's rumbling fucking way bad up here.
Are we even safe down here?
I don't know.
Fuck.
You're safer than we are. We have to get down to the bottom level.
I am not dying in a goddamn cave.
I hate this place.
I do hate this place.
Hersey, take him out. Maybe we can try to figure out a way up.
No, we don't want to go up. It blew up there.
But otherwise we're gonna get caved in, right?
I think we have a better chance going down in the cave than we do... Like, that's 700 feet down versus however far we are away from the top of the city.
Can you make it down here?
We're gonna try.
Okay.
So they're
Well,
coming
fucking
to
hurry
us.
up.
All right. We'll take off.
Okay, you guys take off. The five of you. You now have Uthor with you as well, and he's just smiling the whole time. All right, let's go. And you guys start running down the street as fast as you can. Well, Tomar, you're a little draggy behind because of exhaustion. And you guys make your way down, and you can start to see rubble falling from the ceiling. Everyone give me a dexterity save.
No sense to go.
Everyone?
Just those two.
5.
So a rock falls from up above, Tomar, and and hits you right in the head.
I had 21.
You take 6 damage.
Tomar, you gotta take care of your head. You gotta watch above you. Watch
Try
out.
to get rid of the helmet.
That's where your brain is, man.
Yeah, it conks you, but, you know, it's cursory. All right, you guys continue on. You reach the end of the street, and you can, as you look up, you kind of reach out in that crested circular area, and you can see above you just rocks are starting to fall from the upper level, and a huge column of smoke has risen up into the cold, cold sky that is now dark at night. And you see this billowing up, and you can see a couple of people, like small forms, falling from on the other side.
Did it look like my buddies?
Can't tell. They were small. Could have been. You guys reach the edge, and there's still things that are falling.
So
Lots of rubble is falling, but nowhere in your immediate vicinity.
Can we see any of the zip lines?
You do. There's one on this level, and it's about 40 feet away from you.
Does it go all the way to the bottom?
You don't know from here.
Hey, what's this contraption? Is it? Oh wait, no. Is
You
this
saw
a
it.
zip? It's
Gorbel
a zip.
and, yeah.
Hey, look, it's a zip.
Yeah, but do we know how to use it? Can we figure out how to use it?
I mean, you saw them on it, so, I mean, it's possible. You could probably discern.
I know how to use these. We live in trees. How do you think we get around sometimes?
I don't know.
We got this.
Well, only a couple people can get on it.
Oh yeah, how do we get Shadow down?
Zyko and Pinwin, you get on the zip line, and I'll take Shadow down.
Are you I don't know. Can we do that? I don't know if that's right.
Pinwin, you have to do this. We can't afford to lose you.
You have to get down there.
I will.
Okay. And then I'm going to... Have I ever
hear
given
what
Bardic
they're
Inspiration?
You hear
have.
what they're
Yeah.
saying?
Toma, I love you. And I'm going to kiss your head.
Ow, my head! Oh.
Bardic Inspiration.
You
I
feel
love you too,
inspired.
Pinwin. Get out of here.
Zyko, let's go.
Yes! And you guys start running. I said you guys. You guys start running towards the zip line.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a real good run. You have 1 extra of Bardic Inspiration, and you and Zyko make it to the zip line.
You know what? You're supposed to roll for your Bardic Inspiration, so...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, roll.
Fuck that roll.
It's gotta be better than mine.
6.
Yeah!
Nice. So 6 Bardic Inspiration. You guys make it to the zip line, and Zyko grabs onto it, and he says, "Come on!"
All right, before we go, I can't reach his head. I'm gonna take his hand, and I'm gonna kiss his hand and say, I love you, too!
I love you, Pinwin.
Bardic Inspiration!
Oh, okay. He has 8 Inspiration, so...
Yeah!
All right, and he's like,
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it!
It looks high, but it looks fun.
So fun! I love high!
and he, like, grabs you and kind of throws you onto his shoulder.
Hold on tight.
I'm putting my hands out in a dive, like, ready.
Superman.
All right,
Superman in this.
I think it's like, is it like this?
And he flicks it up, and then you guys just whoosh, and you guys start zipping down the line. All right, Tomar, you and Uthor and Shadow are standing there.
Let's try and get to the bottom of this.
Who's the person on the back of the wolf?
I think we have more pressing concerns. Let's go.
Fair enough. Let's go. And he follows you. Where are you going?
Down.
Okay, you're
Down
gonna
the stairs.
Okay.
The old classic way.
So you guys go down the stairs to the next level where there is another zip line. You see it.
How strong are you?
Yeah. I've never heard any complaints. What do you need?
Can you carry the wolf?
Of course. Can you carry me?
No. Can you carry the wolf on the zip line?
Does it bite?
No. He's friendly. Right, Shadow? This is a friend. He will help you.
And why don't you take your friend down the zip line, and I will find my own way.
I don't want to leave Lewin behind.
Well, why don't you take them both? They seem pretty secure.
Okay.
She's gonna turn that bomb right back on.
He looks at you. I rolled one of these things a couple of days ago, and it is quite scary if you do not like heights, so you'll need to be careful.
Heights never bothered me.
Fair enough.
I've actually taken a lot of trips down this ravine, so...
Well, I just met you, but good luck, my friend.
How
And he
high up
pats
are
you on
they?
the shoulder, and go ahead and roll a d10.
Oh, so maybe he's not a bad guy?
4. So you have 4 additional inspiration.
Thank you.
You are quite welcome.
Maybe our paths will cross again.
Perhaps. Hopefully on friendly sides.
That was ominous. Goodbye.
Very well. Okay, so you make it to the zip line, and Shadow's right behind you. Lewin is secure, tied to his back.
All right, buddy, you're going to have to... Up.
He
And
puts
then-
his paws on your chest.
And then I'm going to take my rope out and, like, wrap it around our waists.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hop onto the zip line.
Okay. Give me a strength save. At a disadvantage. Or I guess you could do athletics if you prefer.
20.
20. All right, so you grab on, and even though you're exhausted, you're still feeling pretty good about this, and you and go zipping on down the line with a wolf strapped to your chest with a humanoid figure strapped to the wolf's back. So it's pretty heavy, and it's like a little... It almost feels like it's going to be too much, but you're holding on just fine.
I'm trying to...
Probably makes them faster.
I'm trying to prop them with my feet, like, to hold them as much as possible.
All right, you go zipping down the line. Pinwin, give me a dex save.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Pretty sure that's 30 total, if we need that.
So, a large boulder comes tumbling down right near you guys, and you see it, and you point it out to Zyko, and he looks up at it, and you kind of move your body in a way that makes it so that it just whizzes past you guys, and just misses the rope because you kind of pull to the left as it falls. Though you look below you and you see that Tomar is on a similar zipline path about 40 feet below you. Tomar, give me an acrobatics save.
So dex save?
Yep, dex save. 18. So you look up and you had heard Pinwin yell like, "Watch out!" and you see this boulder come flying down too, and you are able to position yourself in a way that it moves right past you at a hair's breadth. You guys are ziplining very congruently, but we're going to switch back to Hirstag and Gorbel.
Okay, so we're down there. So basically the whole place is crumbling, or?
It seems like at least sections of it are crumbling. You've got a now mass of gnomes that are running back to you guys worriedly.
Where's the most stable place down here, structurally?
One of the gnomes steps forward. I guess there's a couple of ways we could go. We could head out the entrance, or we could head into the bleak place, but I don't recommend that. Or we could try to make it out into the city itself.
We don't want to go out into the city.
All right, well, what we've got just two options then. Head back out and through the entrance of the mines, or head down into the bleak place.
How low is the... Could I tell coming in here how low the ceiling is in the entrance to the bleak place?
It looked level with the main room, so about 40 to 60 feet, somewhere in there.
What is in the bleak place? Do you have any idea?
Miles and miles and miles of darkness and horrible monsters and creatures, and I don't know, there's the stuff of nightmares down there. That's what we hear. Although the deep gnomes emerge every now and again, and they seem pretty friendly.
I was rolling to see if I had, like, knowledge on structures, which I rolled a 1, so...
You're like, either way would be perfect.
I am out of ideas.
What the fuck is a structure?
I had an idea for us to be the safest, but I rolled a 1, so... He doesn't know that.
The bleak place might be our only chance at surviving.
Well, I don't think many of us are going to want to follow you into the bleak place. You got to understand, it's a
bleak place.
It's a bleak place. It's a place of nightmares to a lot of us. It's the place your mother warned you about.
We'll just try to get under something sturdy.
Well, I'm thinking we're going to try to make it out through the entrance to the mine.
There is an explosion going on.
No, not out into the city. I'm talking about
the back one we came in, right?
That would be the
we
one
came
you
in
came
through
in,
a
yeah.
different one. So that could be another way out.
Can I get an idea of if there's like a bunch of children here? Can I get like a estimate, at a glance?
Killing 2 is better.
At least like 25.
Damn, 25.
Think of the children.
Gorbel's really fast.
What are you thinking?
I can cast transport via plants on that tree, and you can at least try to run out and save as many kids as you can by running back and forth.
Can't they all just run through?
They might run too slow. 25 kids trying to squeeze through a doorway. We only have 6 seconds that it'll stay open.
If we double them up, how big is the hole?
It's about at the size of... It's a one-person...
What about a broom card? That'd be a big hole.
Okay. How's about... Do you think I can just throw them through? No, it would just be faster if they ran. If they all just
Are you arguing with
sprinted.
yourself?
Okay, so they'd probably reach halfway to the door top. So you could be tossing kids as they're running through, which would be funny.
Fuck it, fine. I'm going to throw kids through a portal.
Okay.
All right, kids, follow us. I'll try to catch up with the rest of you.
Where are you sending them?
Right outside the city. You need to go with them. Because they won't be safe if they don't have somebody.
We're splitting up again?
Sorry, we gotta make sure the kids are safe.
Why can't you go in the fucking tree too?
Tomar, Pinwin, where are you?
We're coming down
You gotta
here.
try to squeeze as many
Can't talk
kids
mid-air.
through as possible.
I'm like this superhero in these plays that we, like, I saw a bunch of times.
We're going to switch back to Tomar and Pinwin real quick. Pinwin, you and Zyko finally reach the ground. You climb down, and a few moments later, after having switched on another zip line, Tomar, you make your way down with the wolf strapped to you, and Lewin, still unconscious, strapped to the wolf.
All right, I untie us.
All right, you guys
Okay.
all made it down.
Woo!
We're not down all the way, though, are we?
Yep, you're on the... I kind of expedited the process to get you guys down.
Okay.
That
We
was happening
made it!
concurrently with...
Whoop, whoop. It was awesome. Can we do it again?
Yeah, can we do it again, Tomar?
Please,
Do
no.
it again.
Guys, where are you? Get down here.
We're on our way.
All right, Crumbling Cave. Okay, yeah, let's go. Where are we going? Where are you guys going?
Can somebody get us across the fucking river?
We have to cross the river again?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fuck.
Not really.
We don't? Where are
I
we
only
going?
have enough to try to get these kids out of here.
Is there another way out? Isn't that... Are we just...
So you guys
We're
are
up there, right?
You
over here.
guys
Can we open the...
Right
we'd
here.
Oh,
we'd have
we're
to open the
here?
fire elemental door, right?
You could
Why can't
definitely
we go
attempt
the-
that, because that's the door with
We'd
the
have
fire.
to keep a gnome.
What do you mean?
That's the only way to get past the elemental, right? They leave the gnomes alone.
They will leave the gnomes alone, and that's not necessarily the only way to get past it.
Hey,
but-
when we were chit-chatting, I had that conversation with that gnome, and he was like, always take a gnome with you. And that's what my mom always said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, can you send a gnome to open the fire elemental door?
Do we remember if there was any piece of the tree over that way?
The only place you saw the tree was where the roots were in that one chamber that you were in, where you got your book.
Okay, if you want to get these kids out, let's do it now.
All right, let's do that.
Somebody send a gnome our way to the elemental door.
I look around. Do I recognize any of these gnomes?
Yeah, I mean, you've interacted with a few of them.
I grab a sturdy one by the shoulder.
He looks over at your hand and then slowly looks up at your face. Yarp.
Yes.
Are you ready to be a hero?
Yarp.
Is he the same guy?
I grab a different gnome.
Let's derpy one.
It's no time to be
I need
picky,
you to
Gorbel.
go meet our friends at the entrance and lead them down here.
Please tell me it's Rory.
All right, I'm on my way.
Hurry.
He just disappears off.
I communicate to them. There's a gnome on his way.
All right, let's head towards the fire elemental.
All right.
All right, you guys pile on down the stair. You run down the hallway. You see all the dead bodies from before. Head down the stairs, and you guys reach that area with the big door. You see that there is a busted hole in this door now.
Oh, can I see in it?
It looks empty.
Can we open the door?
You could try.
Okay. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything? Or?
Well, you can't see a handle or anything.
Oh.
It seems one-sided, perhaps.
Gorbel, I just thought of something. We don't have to send the gnomes just outside of town. I can send them back to Wolves Rest. So you don't.
But then they'll be
You don't have to
without
go
their
with them.
families.
We're getting pretty full up at Wolves Rest.
Well, they'll be safe there.
Let them be with their families.
Let 'em die
We don't
with
even
their
know when we're
families.
going to get back there. And we have no way of communicating to these people to the people back at Wolves Rest that they're okay and they should let them in.
It might be safer dropping them off there, though, than, like, braving the winter storms on the long road back.
Ah, shit, it is cold outside, isn't it? Fine, okay, let's send them to Wolves Rest.
Okay.
Gorbel's so
we
stingy
run to
about
the
her
tree.
space.
Okay, but we're,
You guys are just
we're gonna switch
inviting
back to Pinwin and
everybody.
Tomar real quick. So,
We're saving little cute gnome kids.
all right, Pinwin, what are you going to attempt to do? There's a hole that
Can I reach the hole? Like even if
it's on the bottom level.
Oh.
The hole is about 5 feet in circumference. It looks like it was busted through from the other side out to this side.
Can everyone else fit through it?
Wait, I'll go first.
Tomar, are you sure?
I have fire resistance. Get back.
Okay. Again, don't die. You did good the first time here.
You don't die.
I won't die if you don't die.
Fine. Dare you. Then I
Don't
go
dare
through the
you.
doorway.
And then he marches through the doorway. You march through that hole, and it's like just about head height for you. And you realize that this door is really thick. It's about like 10 feet thick as
Whoa.
you walk through. all the way, and you get to the other side, and you're submerged in darkness.
But I can see.
Oh yeah, so you're submerged in dimness, and it's hard to make out at first. And you're looking down and around. You just seem to be in a big empty hallway, but then you see you see this giant flaming creature ignite all of a sudden and step out from the wall and start walking towards you very slowly.
I'm going to start walking too, and I'm going to pull the sword up. Your flames don't scare me, elemental. I was forged in the fire of a mountain.
And it's like takes a step forward and kind of leans down and
then Tomar's going to go and he's going to run at it.
So you run at this flame elemental. You just start like booking at it. And then you hear like get the fuck back, you stupid little piece. Back. And you just see this little gnome stepping out of the darkness and like putting its hands up, and the flame creature's like and it like
that's right. Yeah.
And it like backs up, and he puts his hand up. Oh, just wait a sec. Just wait just a second. All right, that's it. Go back to sleep, buddy. It's okay. Nobody's gonna bother you now. And he's like waving his hand in the air, not touching it, but almost like he's petting it. And you see the creature like.
Can you imagine if I sent the other one? Yarp, yarp.
And he like slowly leans back against the wall, and then the flame goes out, and the creature is gone. And he's holding his hand up. He says, "All right, come on this way. Is it just you?"
Guys, you're safe. I extinguished the monster. Come on.
Thank you. All right, let's go, Shadows.
So you guys all step through. He's
Let's
like,
go.
"Oh, there's a group of you. All right, come on, this
Thanks,
way."
lad. What's your name?
Fucking goddamn.
Could have just made it Rory.
Corey.
I'm Rory's brother, Corey.
Not to be confused with the sister, Lori.
My mother was Dory.
My dad was Snorri. Actually, his name was Leon.
He looks up. "I'm Glum."
Aww.
Well, thank you for your help. Let's move on.
"All right, let's go. And he turns and he keeps his hand up. You guys get a bit further down, and then I'll let him go."
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, lad. And you guys head on down this way, and you meet up in the center with Hirstag, Gorbel, and about 100 gnomes that were in the previous room.
Together again. The Muppet song.
What happened to you?
Lila.
Oh, gosh.
Did you finish her?
You know what? I did.
Good
job, Gorbel.
And you know what? It was the first time I finished in that relationship.
Even the gnomes are like, "Ah!"
Am I right, ladies? Okay, but seriously, we're all going to die.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys see back behind the group of gnomes over here, you just see a large boulder hit the ground. More pebbles are falling.
We gotta get out of here.
Do we go out the way we came in?
Yep. Get out. Go.
Are we going to send these kids through?
I was planning on teleporting him out. Do you guys have a better plan?
What?
I was planning
the
on
kids?
teleporting him out, yeah.
Yeah, you can see there's a cluster of kids.
Whatever
Yeah,
we
do
do,
that,
we gotta
do
do
that.
it now.
All right, let's run to the tree
Kids,
over
you
here.
need to be as fast as you possibly can.
Run like you've never
They
run
look up
before.
at you, Gorbel, like all of them.
I mean, real fast. Can you do that? Can you run super fast?
They all like stand straight, and one of them like goes to attention with a salute, and the others like see him doing that, and they all salute as well.
Oh. Okay, you're gonna run into that tree.
Okay,
When we tell you.
okay,
Are you ready?
already.
Now, when you get to
these
town,
big-eyed, like little tiny gnome of all like different varieties, just kind of like staring up at you and looking all serious.
when you get to town,
Okay,
ask for a man named Burr. Tell him that Gorbel sent you.
okay.
All right, are you ready?
Shouldn't you send
Yes.
one adult gnome with them if you're not going
We
there?
gotta squeeze all the kids through. This is 6 seconds.
Maybe there's time for one adult gnome?
If one adult can, like, carry a child
Hey.
and go.
There's a couple of gnomes in town already.
That's true.
That's true. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, everything's starting to collapse.
All right, tap my staff.
You guys run up to the gnarled roots of the tree, and this is the first time most of you have been really close to it.
And I start whirling my hands, and then I touch my staff against the tree bark. Start
Okay.
tracing the image of a tree close to the ground, as close as I can, so they can reach it.
Okay.
And I say, all right, now, and I
All right.
swing the door open.
Fast as you can, let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna huck some kids too.
Just start throwing them.
Yeah.
Give me a strength. Give me an athletics.
29.
29. All right. So you actually.
Disadvantage.
What?
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah. 23.
Okay, so you grab two of them, you just hurl them in, and you see them piling in, and 18 of the kids are able to get through, and then you see the doorway starting to close as one of them's like running at top speed, trying to get in there.
Try to hold it for as long as I can.
Can I shove the kid through?
Give me an Arcana check.
You loser. Fucking
That would
nerd.
be a 14.
14. You think you can hold it open for two more kids.
All right, get him through.
So that it just like stops dilating for a second. The one that was running full speed is like, and then one more just. So 20 kids of the 25
Pretty
made
good.
it through.
Pretty good.
There's 5 kids like kind of looking around like,
Oh.
It's all right. We're gonna keep you safe. Let's go this way.
Come on, let's go.
okay, so you guys,
We're just gonna go on a different adventure. Okay. All right, let's go.
so now they seem excited and they're like feeling like they're getting something that the other kids don't, and they start following you guys. But now there's still like 70 some like adult gnomes of various ability following you guys.
Okay, so we're gonna go out where we came.
Okay, so you guys head out the that main area there. You make it down the long tunnel, a few turns, and you find yourselves exiting out in that large room with the mobile minecarts, and the minecarts are now not moving. And you guys exit out into this big room.
Is there a way to reverse these minecarts and make them go fast?
Yeah, we could activate this machine right here. What are you trying to do?
Get to the entrance.
We can
Okay.
do that through the minecarts?
Yeah, the minecarts were right at the
Do
entrance.
they go faster than running?
They have to.
They
Yeah?
don't have to.
Yeah, do they?
It depends on the speed.
I'll go
Max
as fast
speed.
as you want if
No,
you
just-
get me on one of those, baby.
Everybody hop in.
Just keep in mind, it goes back into the ground, so you'll have to jump when you get to the edge.
Okay.
I
All
can
right.
handle it.
I'll make sure to activate this here. And this is Quen now speaking to you guys. He's like, well, all right, everybody get in a cart.
I'll stay out.
You're gonna stay out? Okay.
Yes.
So you guys all get in the cart. Is everybody ready? Tell me what order you guys are in.
I'm front.
Okay, you're in the very
Well,
front.
not very front because we need a gnome in front in case there's elementals, right?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have
The
gnomes
gnome rule
blocking
with
you.
the mom. Yeah.
Okay,
So I'll
so
be second as close
You're
as I can
second.
be.
Of you guys, what order are you in? I mean,
I can go first.
No, I'm first.
Okay.
Pinwin's first,
I am
second,
first.
third.
I'll go third.
Staying out.
And I'm taking
Zyko will be out. Obviously, Shadow will be with you.
Yes.
Zyko, take a couple kids.
You go in. And he grabs
And I take a
two
couple
kids
also.
and climbs in. There's one remaining.
Come on, lad.
Yeah.
Okay, Tomar picks him up. All right, Quen looks around. He looks at you, Hirstag. Is everybody ready?
Yeah! Woo!
He taps a section of the wall,
I whisper a prayer to work her out.
and a little gadget pops out. And he.
I give guidance to Tomar before he leaves.
Okay.
Since he's so exhausted.
And then
Hirstag, why aren't you coming?
Get in the carts! It's gonna be so fun!
Leave plenty of room for the gnomes. Just go.
you guys start flying forward at top speed. Pinwin, this is one
Blessings
of the
of the
most
fortune
fun
on you!
experiences you've ever had. You're going very, very fast. Just like the pressure is pushing up against you, like.
But it feels so good.
And you see,
great.
you're racing down that tunnel, and you get to that open area. And I'm gonna need it. You see one of the gnomes like fly out, but he goes too fast, and he like slams against the wall. He's like, ah! I need an acrobatics save from you.
Okay. All right, Shadow, we're gonna jump. 13?
Not your most graceful maneuver, but you like get forward enough that your inertia kind of throws you out of the cart, and you like land kind of unsoundly, but you're fine.
Okay, so I'll like tumble
Tomar,
and then be
what'd
like,
you roll?
woo!
At a
Did Shadow?
disadvantage?
Hold
Yes.
on, did Shadow make it okay?
Yeah, Shadow was fine.
Okay, good.
19.
19. You are just fine as you fly out at the right time and right before it goes back into the hole in the ground on a circular cycle. Gorbel,
18.
18. You land very fine as well. Let's see how Zyko does. Zyko does pretty good. So he's
Do our kids make it out?
yeah. All the gnomes they're used to this. They all like they're climbing out, and you can see more are coming as it cycles back around. They're hopping in and rolling off. You guys are in that long chamber, so now you are going to have to get out of what you're realizing now is a collapsing structure as more stones start falling. You have a staircase to ascend, a long hallway, a turn, and then it's a straight shot out.
Hirstag, you need to get out of there.
You're just seeing that.
They revolve around, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to start running with Quinn.
Quinn's standing there.
Oh, he's like holding the...
Yeah, he's got his hand on the dial.
Quinn, let's go.
I gotta hold it. Otherwise, this thing won't keep moving.
Was everybody off the carts?
People are still climbing onto the carts.
Oh,
You better get on there.
can I hold it?
I mean, you could. But if the minute I let go, the carts just stop. Just get in the carts.
I have the best chance. I have stone magic.
Just
I'll hold it.
Just get in the carts. He tries to convince you.
I tried to convince you too. I rolled bad. Did he
both
convince
aren't
me?
convinced.
What did you roll?
I mean, I rolled like a 15, so you feel mildly convinced. I'll be just fine.
All right, I'll leave a healing spirit behind on him.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right.
And then I'll hop in a cart.
All right. So give me an athletics check to climb into the cart while it's moving fast.
While it's moving fast?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh,
So
fucking
you're
timing.
like, yeah. So you're just like, and you hop right in, and it's like it's going fast, and you feel these G-forces pretty much hitting you, and you get very close to where you see the edge is. I'm gonna need an acrobatics roll for you.
Ooh, that was way worse. Oh, shit. It was 8.
8. So you get thrown from the cart and across the room and fly into the staircase, and you like, oh, and it hurts bad, and you're gonna take 14 damage from that.
I maintain concentration
Wait, what are you concentrating on?
on a healing spirit.
Oh,
for
okay.
Quinn.
Gotcha. All right. So, you guys have to get up the stairs, down the hall, take a turn, home to freedom. What order are you going, and how are you doing it?
Did Shadow?
So what's the first step?
Up the stairs.
Let's go up the stairs.
All right. What order are you guys
Hi,
going?
Hirstag.
Hey there.
You're noticing
I
that a lot of the
imagine
gnomes are already running
I
up the
imagine
stairs.
the people who were there first probably
Right.
went already.
I'm going to start heading there because I'm exhausted.
Okay. So you start trundling up the stairs.
I'm going to try to just corral people,
Okay.
Can
keep
I,
them moving.
Can I try and put kids on top? So Lewin slumped over Shadow. Can I try to put kids on top of Lewin on top of Shadow?
I mean, you could, but that would take a lot of time.
Okay, then I'm
What do you want to do?
just
So
be running.
Tomar, Gorbel,
We'll run.
Pinwin,
you guys
Hirstag.
are all holding
We're all
kids
running.
anyway.
Okay, so you guys are heading up the stairs. You make it up the stairs. I'm going to need 1 and 3. You two to make dex saves.
Oh my god, can we stop?
8.
14.
Okay, so you dodge out of the way, Pinwin. Tomar, you get hit by another big rock as it falls.
I told you to protect your head!
You're going to take another 12 damage.
Motherfucker! Sacrament spirit!
Right on the head.
God, right on the bumper!
The previous bump!
Stands up a little higher.
All right, you guys make it to the top of the stairs and start running down. And as you do, you hear a... And behind you, where the minecarts were, you see them just... As that tunnel has collapsed. And you just... And now the wall just... And it takes a few gnomes out with it that hadn't quite ascended the stairs. And you can see that it's starting to collapse above you.
The stairs collapsed?
The bottom of the stairs have collapsed.
Great.
As you guys are all at the top now.
Well, I didn't make it. I went after everybody.
Yeah, but I had it that you guys were up there when it happened.
Oh.
So
it's behind where we are.
yes.
Okay, good.
So, but now the
Poor
ceiling
Glenn.
is starting to cave in.
Let's move!
So you guys run down the hallway, same order, and since Hirstag, you're in the back, I'm going to need an athletics save from you as the floor beneath you collapses.
Athletics check or save?
Check. Sorry. If I say save for athletics, I mean check.
Okay.
Use a different dice, dude.
Is that a 1?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Do you have
So
some
that's-
kind of inspiration or something?
No. 2.
2.
Oh, God.
So Hirstag, the floor collapses beneath you, and you tumble down below into a big crevasse about 20 feet below. You guys see him fall in there.
Hirstag! What are you doing now?
Did you take damage?
Yes, he's going to take damage. You are going to take
2.
it's a 12 fall damage for 20 feet.
Ow.
Is he at least by Quen so
Keep
we can
going.
save each other?
Climb!
I will. Just keep going.
No, climb now!
I'm
Shapes
gonna
and
lower my rope down.
You're taking 13 damage, Hirstag. All right, you lower your rope. Mm-hmm. All right, give me a dex save.
Are you guys still going ahead?
I'll help hold the rope.
Dex save?
7.
7. Okay, another rock. This one a lot bigger than the other one. Falls and cracks you.
Dex save on him or
Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You take 18 damage.
Okay.
You see a rope fall down in front of you, Hirstag.
All right, I'll grab it and try to climb up.
Because
Okay.
of the pain, I'm going to pull the hood back. And you guys, if you're looking, my head is bald. And
Oh, this is the first time you pulled your hood back. Okay.
yeah, and you guys see like some weird black veins going up my head on the sides.
A fucking gross, Tomar.
And
And
a goose egg.
a huge purple bruise at this point.
With 2 knots on it. All right.
My metal
I
dice.
definitely recommend keeping the hood up when you're around Hazel.
Are you two going to continue down the hall or are you going to wait?
I was going to help pull the rope.
It's gonna help.
Okay. Gotcha. So, Hirstag, the rope comes to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to climb up it.
Okay. Give me an athletics. 8. So you grab on and you're very slowly
But we're
pulling
helping.
yourself
Yeah,
up.
we're yanking.
But you guys start pulling, and with the 3 of you combined, you don't even have to roll anything.
Oh,
You start
yay.
dragging him up. So you just have to hold on. They see how slow you're doing, and they just start pulling you up. And after a moment, you reach the top.
We're not losing you just yet. Come on.
Let's go!
All right, I'm running.
All right, you guys keep running.
Fuck, my head hurts.
You notice that there is a large pile of rubble about 20 feet ahead of you, Tomar. You guys are all going to have to figure out a way of getting over that quickly as things are starting to collapse.
Tomorrow you heal for 2 points.
We can't just run a jump it?
You can try. Tell me what skill you're going to use to get over that.
Acrobatics.
All right.
I'll do, if you want, I can do
so
some flips. over.
Tomar's in the lead here.
Okay.
I'll do athletics.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Ooh, too bad I have disadvantage. 22.
22. So you very nimbly leap over it and keep on running. Gorbel, you're next.
I
How are you going
will-
to get over it?
with some sweet acrobatics moves.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
This episode's running long, by the way, but we decided that we're going to keep it going just to finish this shit out here.
20. All right. So you also nimbly just like do a little side flip over it. Pinwin.
Yeah, I'll do some flips.
All right. Acrobatics, please. Am I touching you? Is that who I was touching down there? Sorry.
Who?
You. Maybe not.
I'm pretty sure 19.
19. All right. You.
Yep.
Also, you just like run up the side of the wall and over shadow following. All right. Zyko is going to do also acrobatics, and he just leaps right over. Hirstag, how you getting over this bad boy?
I'll try to jump over it.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Can I do acrobatic?
Yeah, you can do it. Your choice.
16.
All right, yeah. You're a little winded and wounded, but you hop right over it. All right, you guys round the corner, and you can see that the ceiling is starting to cave in some more. Like you can see that the gnomes are kind of rushing around, and you guys are making your way around the corner, and then you get to that long stretch, and you can see that it's lighter out on the end of this tunnel. It's still night out, but it's lighter than the darkness of this tunnel. So you're at that final stretch here, and you just gonna like go for it?
Yep.
All right. You just keep running and running past. Everybody give me athletics for everyone. Except Gorbel, you'll have an advantage.
15.
14.
12.
17.
17. 15, 14, 12, 17. Okay, and 18. All right, so Zyko is actually the first one out. Then Gorbel. Since you're behind everyone, Pinwin, behind you, you notice a large chunk of rubble falls and lands, pinning a child gnome's foot underneath it. And he's like, ah!
I'll get you out, buddy. It's okay.
All right. What are you going to do?
I'm going to command Shadow to try to tackle it off, and I'm going to try to push it.
Okay. All right. You're going to give me a strength save.
10.
10. And with...
But if Shadow?
I rolled a 4 with Shadow, so I don't think it's doing anything. So he like... and trying to push the rock off, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Let me try acrobatics instead. I'm going to try to do a jump and kick kind of flip back thing.
Okay.
What is with these rules right now? Okay, but 20.
20. So you do a jump back kick thing, and it moves slightly, but not enough. There's a lot more.
Do we notice this happening?
How far ahead am I?
You are up ahead, but you guys can now turn and see that Pinwin is attempting this.
All right. Pinwin, why didn't you say anything? I'm going to run back and
'Cause
teleport the
we're running.
kid 20 feet ahead.
Okay. So you teleport the kid 20 feet ahead?
Or 30 feet ahead.
30
sorry.
feet ahead, and the kid is teleported and takes a step and like stumbles and
I
falls.
pick
And you
him
can
up
see the
as I'm
foot is
running.
mangled. All right.
And then I sling him over my shoulder.
Okay. And you guys all rush out.
Okay.
And you can hear the behind you as you guys enter out into that area. You see the tents now abandoned by the soldiers that were out there. They're nowhere to be found, and you see it's just the area is filled with all these gnomes, and they're all just like they like slapping each other on the back and like very like happy that they made it out. And like all 5 kids have survived. One has an extremely mangled leg and foot, but they all survived, and the rest of the gnomes are there too. You guys can take a breather for a moment.
I'm going to start on a rest.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. Woo!
That
These
was
adventures
nuts.
are great.
That was not fun.
I carry the kid into one of the tents, and then I just fall down next to him.
So as you guys kind of are now exhausted, you see light is starting to rise up in the distance, and like dawn is starting to break. And at that moment, you hear the and this giant winged beast that you guys encountered earlier has now found you and is locking its eyes right on the party and all the gnomes, and they're all screaming out with a lot of fear and a lot of anger, and you guys are all fairly exhausted. But you see off, just behind it, you see this portal open, and you see several shapes spill out and start sawing on this creature, attacking it with their swords and stuff like that. You guys can see Durant
Yeah, Derry!
I don't know
chopping
who that
into
is.
this creature. Yeah, you don't know who this is. He's like dancing along the edge and jabbing this creature with his swords. And you see another shape tumble out of the portal, and it is a mannequin-looking creature of banded wood and cord, and he's also holding a sword, and he's also engaging this beast, and the beast rears back and starts blowing fire, and Durant and this guy are like just kind of trading blows with it, jumping around and keeping it busy, and the gnomes are all kind of shouting, and you see one last creature kind of come out of the portal, and it's a small shape, and it flutters, and it looks like a chicken.
Yes!
But it's got a little wizard's hat on its head.
She's back!
And as Jennifer the chicken emerges from the portal closes behind her.
Oh my god, she has a little wizard hat.
And she's got a little cape on as well. And she flutters and lands on
Oh my god.
on the edge.
So proud.
And she looks over at you, Gorbel, and you can hear in your head, you guys should get out of here.
Gorbel, you did so
And you
good
see
right there.
Durant and the Prince Othis leap at it and start chopping more on this creature, and it screams and tries to fly away, and that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Jesus.
Wow.
I have been keeping this from you the whole time that Jennifer has been off at wizard school.
What the fuck?
But we'll get more into that in the future. Let's talk about that when the podcast is.
I love that.
Are you
so
teary-eyed?
much.
That made me tear up a little bit. She got a wizard hat.
All right, guys. Let's allocate some
great.
experience here.
Yes.
So let me pull this up.
my
What
God.
an episode! What an episode!
That was intense.
Yes, there was a lot of cool shit that happened.
Man, I hope I can get a long rest in.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, so for the events,
dead.
the events that transpired here tonight, just for the combat that you engaged in, the multi-purpose combat, and all the crafty little bullshit that avoided combat. Excuse me. Everyone's going to take 6,000 experience points.
Yes.
Pause.
On the floor. Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
we're
fine
just
now.
allocating points. You may hear Luna pause. But yeah, you can go sit down. That might help sound. Come here.
Well, that
Well,
is
yeah.
going to have to be edited out.
Just give me a couple minutes. Get up here.
Oh my god, just pick her up.
I don't know why you guys just sit
Jesus.
there.
She
Just...
doesn't have her collar, so it's hard.
It
to
is
just
very
grab
hot.
her.
Okay. Now, so for disabling 2 of the bombs, dividing the group, disabling 2 of the bombs, you guys can have each have an additional 1,000 experience points.
I'm bummed those gnomes didn't get the third.
For general role playing and doing just a fantastic job of being your characters, everybody can take an additional 500.
Ooh.
Now, vie for additional experience, please.
Oh, man.
I killed Lila.
You killed Lila, 200 experience points.
I risked my bodily harm eating that booger thing.
Oh my gosh,
That was
reckless.
that was
And
doing this
vanquished-
playing chicken with
Calcifer.
Calcifer. Yeah, you can have 200 for that.
That worked out super
I-
well somehow.
I failed at killing that little old guy that taught me the stick spell.
Just your whip fight.
I mean, that was a very interesting,
whipped
if
an old
not
man over
Pineapple
and over
Express-ish fight. It was just super pathetic, fighting an old man.
Both missing a lot.
me.
Yeah, way smaller with a giant sword. You can have 100 for that.
Sweet.
It was funny. Nah, you can have the 200. That's fine.
How
Pinwin
about-
for getting the fucking key that turned off the
Yeah, I
goddamn.
was just
And-
gonna say that. Not killing
Stopping
the
it
two
at
gnomes, getting a
2
key.
seconds. I'm so serious that was at 2 seconds. So you can have 200 for that.
Yeah.
Saving a bunch of gnome kids.
Coming up with a concept to save them specifically to make sure more got out, you can have 50 experience.
That was nice.
It was very nice.
Coming up with an idea for Pinwin to finally ride the minecarts.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You can have 50 for that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be taken from Pinwin and given to you.
Points for finally riding the minecart. Just kidding. I don't need points. That was great.
Good.
I have the adventure. That's about it.
Not failing my numerous ability checks since I was exhausted.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty impressive. So 50 for that. And for getting 2 crits in a battle with Lila,
Yeah.
you can have...
Barely
She
survived.
Yeah,
got
barely
two
surviving.
dice, too.
Yeah, she also got 2 crits. You guys were critting the shit out of each
That
other.
was a very torrid
yeah, love
love attack fight thing.
Yeah, you can have 50 for that. That was pretty impressive.
That
I know
was-
you can't control it, but it was still awesome.
It was fucking sick. And that's why I'm giving you my vote today.
Every
Should we-
time
should we
Gorbel
do-
uses her sword, I just...
Okay, so here's how we're going to do this since we don't have anything to write on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you're going to do is that when I say 1, 2, 3, you're going to hold up one finger for Tomas. Tomar. I even said your regular name wrong. One finger for Tomar. If you're voting for Hirstag, you're holding up 2 fingers. If you're voting for Pinwin, you're holding up 3 fingers. And if you're voting for Gorbel, you're holding up 4 fingers. And I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then everybody show your fingers. That way we do it all at once. Okay? 1, 2, 3, vote. So everyone but Gorbel voted for Gorbel. Tomar, tell me why.
Because I already explained why.
Why?
Because she got catharsis finally and handled her problems herself like a big girl.
Yeah. How about you, Hirstag?
She was epic with her sword. She was good in that fight. Like, we were a little duo there. Her thing with her old flame and her thing with Jennifer, which I don't know who Jennifer is.
But you just saw this badass wizard
But-
chicken.
Elijah knows who Jennifer is, and that was awesome.
Pinwin.
Yeah, Gorbel, because she didn't let emotions in her way, and she was able to kill someone from her past who was super wronged her and who is a super baddie. Even though she almost died doing it, she still didn't even super back down when she was dying, which is super admirable.
Gorbel, why'd you vote for Pinwin?
You're tough as nails, girl.
Thanks. I voted for Pinwin because he got the key and stopped that whole big mess. Also made a friend with
Uthor?
Uthor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Took a good approach with him.
And made the friends of those other
Yeah,
two
was
gnomes.
really convincing with the gnomes that
Went and
wanted to
sent
kill
them
him.
to their dooms.
Yeah, I forgot about those. So for befriending...
I would give them a chance to
So
save
for
myself.
befriending people, you can have an additional 20 experience points, Pinwin. But it looks like our MVPC for the week is Gorbel Icetower. Take your 500 experience points and get the fuck out of here.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. See you next week.
You're welcome for the extra content.
Yeah, the extra long special episode, which has to happen sometimes. You know, you didn't even know it, but you're lucky. And hopefully it was worth it. Now, make sure you like and subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. We really appreciate everybody who's been listening. We passed 300 downloads here this week, and we're all pretty happy about that. So we're going to keep creating content for you guys to keep listening to. So once again, guys, I'm Seth, your host and DM, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye!
I have chicken in my teeth. Previously on the Lineage. Fucking Christ.
What? That's a Hirstag voice.
I'm trying to get into character, damn it. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. I'm reading.
I can't even listen to you.
Great.
Okay.
Now I'm all self-conscious.
No, it was really
Awesome.
good.
Previously on the Lineage.
I just saw that, Bob.
He like raised his eyebrows at me.
Why did you
This is the worst.
Behind the scenes, this is what happens behind the scenes. This is why we edit episodes, so you guys don't have to hear this shit.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Unless you want to at the end.
One more time.
This is the only time, so don't fuck it up, guys.
Everybody. You're never doing it.
All right, rein it in, folks.
Nobody
Rein
look
it
at
in.
him.
This is the final cut. Previously on the Lineage.
What are you doing? Okay, Hirstag is now dead. I'm going to modify your character sheet to just a skull.
All right, this is it. This is the one. Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. Oh, fuck.
Makes your hair grow.
No, it gives you raging bangs. Hence the name.
Bangs?
My
Bangs.
Bang.
Bang.
Welcome back. This is the D20 Syndicate podcast. Are you fucking serious?
Get a goddamn glass.
Get a glass. Ahora.
All right, that's the last time.
Ahorita.
That is the last time.
I'm
You're
good.
you're out of the group. That's it. That's the
I
last.
have to finish this session.
Yes.
Fuck.
So we can kill him immediately at the beginning of it.
So
Then he has
this,
to wait for a ride home.
sadly in the snow.
Yeah, go outside.